It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Kansas City. It's the Bills and the Chiefs on Sunday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we'll close another Sunday of football with a great matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Heward. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. And winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of them all in this league, that Lombardi trophy.
So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. A lot of mess on the move here. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Mahomes. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down after a short game. They're the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Kate, and here's now the key. With that #1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On 1st down, Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First down of the game for James Cook. He's contained at the line for no gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Allen looking to throw. Shakir with the grab. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it 2nd and 4. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they get this down to the 28. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Allen on 3rd down. Connects with Cook. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Shakir sent in motion left. From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Alert, alert, alert!
Again, Allen to the air. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Fights off the pressure. He's on the move. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 38. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's gonna run for it! That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Touchdown, Kansas City! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Ty Johnson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. Second and 3. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked!
Well, Kate, I can certainly speak to how tough it is at times to throw a football in the rain, but I can't speak to how difficult it is as a kicker in these situations. It just feels like in inclement weather, they slow down, right? They get that plant foot down, they're concerned about the weather, and just that split second makes all the difference for that defender to come in and knock that kick down.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Daquan Jones with the tackle on that play. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. He lofts it deep left. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So we're now halfway through deciding who's going to rep the AFC in the Super Bowl. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, let's look back to the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Philadelphia Eagles who are heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl as we hand things back over to Kate Scott. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Escapes the pocket. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. Broke through the tackle. Great run here. He's across the 35. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs come through with 6. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well, but let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle, kid. I think that's the key, to open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, here's Allen. Finds Kincaid. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Slot receiver headed left. From the 44 here on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. All set up now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for second down. Another one for Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on third. Back to throw now, Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Justin Reed with the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Cook. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll run it with Cook. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. On the left hash, 34 yards away. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he scores! It's a Buffalo touchdown! The Bills take a fourth quarter lead. So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Now he's in for 2, but there's not a lot of celebrating. Got a flag down. They know it's not going to count. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try. Allen looking to throw this. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Return starts at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Open space inside the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stuffed down at the 3. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They've got a man in motion. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead...
he has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. On the move, headed right. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th-quarter lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Bills trail by just 1. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They send a man in motion. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Cook calls it in. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. This is Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Setting up to pass. Escapes the... oh no, the ball is loose. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. They send Samuel Wright. Now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Chiefs aren't headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Stays upright. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. He'll look to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Sheds off a rusher. He's running for it. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Reed now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, things work a little bit different, and we know that some folks have been confused by this. So both teams guaranteed 1 possession regardless of who wins the coin toss here. And if after those 2 drives we're still tied, then an entire season comes down to who can score first. A couple of evenly matched teams atop the AFC, but only one can represent this conference in the Super Bowl. Overtime is underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And since it's the postseason, Brock, a touchdown won't win the game automatically, but it will put some serious pressure on their opponents getting the football next. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. On 1st down, Allen has it at the 7. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Buys time, rolling right. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get this one tied. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Look at that sideline, Brock. Look at it. They can barely contain the enthusiasm. And, hey, I can't blame them. Everything came down to one final drive, and they came through with a touchdown.
Well, if you pull your binoculars out, there's one guy who isn't celebrating, and that's their kicker. Because the stadium's worth of pressure just shifted to his shoulders. He's still got to drill this extra point, and then it's all over.
Well, no ladder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And just as we saw the year before, and the year before that, they're again raising the trophy named for their founder and owner, Lamar Hunt, as AFC champions. And in 2 weeks, Brock, we're going to see if they have what it takes to make more NFL history. Looking to become the first franchise to win 3 Super Bowls in a row. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.